So a lot of questions come up with walkers like this. One of the things that we see in a lot of communities is the walkers aren't the right height for the residents. If it's like this one is way small for me, so it would make me have to lean over like this from the side, which would be bad for posture. It also could actually increase the risk for falling. So as a general rule, you want to measure the top of the handles to where like a shirt sleeve would fall. So about right where your wrist would be. So for me, this would have to be kind of up this way. And that would help with some of the postural stuff. Okay, so this walker is the right size for Sandy. If you'll notice, it kind of falls right about where her wrist is, and we have a little bit of a bend in the elbow, so this is perfect for her. One of the things, or a few things to pay attention to rather, when you're dealing with a resident or a patient or a client that you're working with in their own home, and you're wanting to get them up walking, always have a gait belt on them. If they're using any kind of assistive device like this, like a walker or a cane, it's usually because they're unsteady and you want to make sure that you can control them. It's a lot easier to control them from their waist with a gait belt than like up underneath their arm. And also, whenever we're dealing with older people, a lot of times the skin is a lot more thin, and so if we're pulling by the arms, we can create some skin tear issues that way too. So just use a gait belt. You also want to make sure that your client is positioned inside the walker. So you don't want the walker too far ahead, and you don't want the walker, too close to the body this way too. You kind of want to be right about here. So probably a foot or so away from the front of the walker. If you're walking with a patient and you're having to make turns, you want to make sure that the walker is being turned first. So if we have Sandy turn to the left, she's going to turn the walker first, and then her feet, and then the walker, and then her feet. If you'll notice, I'm always positioning with her as she's turning. I'm kind of staying off to the back and to the side, and always have a firm grip on the walker. And I always have a firm grip on the gait belt. Okay, there you go.